Just as we do every Thanksgiving Day, the kick is off, and here we go from Detroit. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, King, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Like sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. What if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
First down throw from Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Hold on. Check. Value 1. Super. What's that?
On 2nd and 10, Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
Need to drop the balls like
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Goff on 3rd. This is a heater going deep into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but it seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. In the opening chapter here, not good for the offense, but we got a long ways to go.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
At the 43-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Come.
They stick with Jacobs. Galloping inside the 40. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
22.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on a quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On first down, it's gone. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Block 20. What's that?
A give to Gibbs. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Value 3. Value 3. I 20. DC. DC. What's that?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, you know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. Goff. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. This is brought in at the 15. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 5-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Brought down at the 2-yard
An
line.
offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
180.
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at 4.
Keyshawn Nixon on the stop. A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers 4-yard line.
We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we reach the end of one on Thanksgiving. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Rolling left, buying some time. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
76! 76! 76!
On 3rd and goal, Goff makes the catch, and he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Packers take their first time out, and they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
I-20!
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down. But a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6, 50, green. Claws red, black ultra. Hut, hut.
Back now, pressure coming. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
45, white, ready?
A second down throw here for Love. It's caught. Tucker Kraft. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we hut, hut.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here, yellow. Let's go now. Blue, yellow, 43. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Jet hut. Green jack. Black 40.
Here's Love to throw. He's got it at the 5. And this is down all the way to the 3.
It's a gain of 16
Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Shot. 17.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Ready.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Packers take a second quarter lead.
Kicker on for the extra point.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 when we return from our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from Ford Field on its way. 2nd and 3 now.
Shot. White 20. Hey, lift. 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 Cut.
Another one for Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good for a gain of 5. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now gone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One out.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. He has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing is gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
We go tonight. White 20. What's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is brought in by Laporta. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
12.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Escapes the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Cut. Black 20. What's that?
Throwing again, it's Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
180. Chester. What's that?
Again, Goff. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they say the Packers got to this one! So just like that, Brock, a very nice drive. Ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense, who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
Play fake, it's Love. This is all on target to Christian Watson. Tackle made right around the 26. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Packers.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
38, red, cycle. Set, ready. Smash, red. Green jack. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Now Love on the play fake. This one falls incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
60, black shot.
Back to the air. Love. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready?
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
On the set.
Likely our last play of the half, so they'll leave the offense out there.
Ready. Spike. White.
A tight end in motion now. He's back to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our 1st half.
On some shit. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Nigga, you on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm fit it. Not even a little bit.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Know your work.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
17. Let's go next. Check, huh?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball to put in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Play action. Love. Looking slant route. Complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ready.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Pause right. You. Yellow. 33. Yellow.
To the air with Love. Lobs this deep down the middle. And the touchdown is dropped. He had it for a moment in the end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Green Jack. 45. White. Ready.
Love now off the play action. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hut. 50. Green. Steel. Black. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll get the Packers the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready?
Running right. Here's Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 8. Lions 28-yard line.
On the double.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Getting 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run. But he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Lions 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Isaiah Pacheco on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Super one. Like 20. Listen.
Play action here with Goff. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. The defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the
Start the half if you were thinking comeback. But exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down. Just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returning it from the 4. Pacheco loses it on the hit, and they steal it back on the return. And we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kick-out cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play. They just do.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Watch out, let's go. Ready?
Love looking to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Smash, red. Here, set, huh?
They'll go play action. That one's incomplete in the end zone. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They're going play action. And he got it! Interception! Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Just on the coverage.
180. Value 3.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
76, tell him. 76. Turbo.
They're going to throw again. Goff. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And what a hit there. Ouch. She faced the price for moving the chains that time.
It's a
Working quickly here.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
14.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Two up. Orange, orange. 12, 11. 11.
Goff trying again on second and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long.
Third down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
White 20. Super.
Goff on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth
Just one
down.
quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far.
Maverick. 5. What's that?
Desperation time here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Packers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
It's a turnover.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Love with it on first down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Connecting on a slant. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but it's a little love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Shell. What? Maverick. 180. 14. 14.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Caught, nice game left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 on a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180. What's that?
Off play action, Goff. Going deep here for the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal.
120.
From the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Maverick. Super. Turbo.
Again, Goff. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. When you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First and 10 now from the 46.
22 Nito. Back 6. Mega. 50. Green. White. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Love now to throw. Completed over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Red. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Play fake, it's Love. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers put up even more points in a win. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
We go tonight. Like 20.
From the gun, Goff. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Cut by the open man. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Louis, look. Tiger. 120.
Now gone. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Complete to St. Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Throwing again, it's Goff. And the defender comes away with it. Benjamin St-Juste picks it off.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Red 38. Hut.
They're going to pass it here. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but I want to bring it to the air now, too.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way.